Everybody loves chicken wings. You can buy chicken wings that have already been wrapped up and they've been priced, right? But the thing is talk to your butcher, because if you talk to your butcher, you can often find that they have chicken wings that are much cheaper than what's out on the shelf. And in this particular case, I can get some free range chicken wings for $1 less per pound. The first thing to understand is that when you are frying something, you never want to do it in one shot. It's always a double fry. Right now I've got the oil heating up and I want that to be 400. We're going to do this in small increments, because if we throw it in all at the same time, it's going to lower the temperature of the oil, and that's no good. The hot sauce I'm going to be using today is this right here, and this is an organic chipotle, right? Pepper sauce. And what we're going to do, we're going to take, you can use whatever your favorite hot sauce is, right? We're going to plate. Oh, that's empty. That's no good. We're going to take that, throw it to the side. We got some spare butter here. I want to use maybe half of this, right? And we're going to throw that in there. If you want to add onion, garlic powder, anything you want, you can go ahead and put that in here. This is your sauce, dude. You do what you're going to do. I'm going to throw this in the microwave, melt this butter. You want to bring your chicken to room temperature. You can stick it in. Do you see bubbles? No, it's not hot enough. That's how you tell. Okay. As soon as you start seeing bubbles, you know you're at the right temperature. Let's try it again. We're going to grab one of our wings. Still not really seeing too many bubbles. A little bit, not quite. That's probably around 300. That's not what we're looking for. This is going to lower, there it is. This is going to lower the temperature of the oil. The legs or the whatever, my wife's favorite. I'm looking at this right now, kind of get an idea what I'm up against. The oil that I'm using is a high temperature oil. You can end up using things like grapeseed oil, or you can use things like canola oil. It doesn't really make a difference, but it should be a high temperature oil. Because if not, the oil is going to end up imparting a flavor into what you're doing here, right? As long as we see bubbles, that means that steam is escaping, water is escaping, and that means that oil cannot penetrate and make this oily. This right here, this one on the other hand, it's not bubbling a lot. So we're going to take this one out. We're going to do the same with this. It's got a little bit of bubbles, that's fine. All right. This right here, this one is done. We can see very little bubbles coming from that. We got to pay close attention. So at this point, it's been a few minutes, maybe 3 to 5 minutes. And what we're going to do is we're going to start putting these back in. You're going to see that they're going to boil more than they did before, because the steam is coming to the outside of the chicken. And depending on where you're at, you might have to do this more than once, right? So it's not just a double fry, it might be a triple fry. But every time we put something inside here, it's going to drop the temperature of the oil. And you're going to also see that what we have right here is close to being done, but it's not quite. So we're going to give that a few more minutes, allow it to steam, right? And then during that time, we've got our chicken, the chicken wings. This is, I think, what they call a tibula, right? Of an arm. And you'll see that we're going to get some nice bubbling happening here. I'm going to throw these in. Now, let's do our chicken wings here. They're going to fry a lot more than they did originally because all that steam and water had come to the surface. This is what our wings look like right now. Here it is. We're going to throw them back in. You're going to see bubbling because more moisture is going to leave. And while that leaves, the outside is going to crisp up more. You'll see how much they browned since then. We're going to put them in again. Why the hell not, right? We're going to be observing the bubbles. So these have been cooked quite well. And now at this point, we can go ahead and we can add the sauce to it. You're going to see that the skin is very crispy. Everything looks right? We can do anything we want to these. Put them to the side. We have our butter and our hot sauce. We're going to throw them in here. We're going to mix them. All right. So we're going to have some superior hot wings right here. So we can take these and we can throw them in here. And do these are really crispy, right? So we can once again mix it. You want to knock people's socks off, that's how you do it. Now I told you I was going to show you a trick. So we're going to grab one of these wings right here. You're going to see there's one side that sticks out more than the other, and you have this other side. Okay. Now, as long as these are cooked correctly, you're going to come in, you're going to feel that there is a smaller bone. We can pull it out like that, right? We can throw that in there. The second one we can take, we can turn, and we can pull that out. Now, if there's a little bit of meat, don't worry about it, you just eat that. Now we're at a bone. Now we have nothing but pure meat and skin right here. Whole thing, delicious. I made these extra crispy, so it's a little bit harder to get inside there and pull the small bone and the large bone out. But by doing so, you're going to see I really only have bones left. That's how you go about doing it, Johnny. Until next time, that's how you cook chicken wings. That's how you eat chicken wings. Till next time. Talk to you later.